Hello friends, welcome to Learner's Planet. Friends, in this session I am going to take questions from SBI PO 2010. Okay, and you might have attended the basic sessions of quantitative aptitude. So let's take the questions one by one from SBI PO 2010. We have this question from probability. An urn contains 6 red, 4 blue, 2 green and 3 yellow marbles. If 4 marbles are picked at random, what is the probability that at least one is blue? Now what we can do in case where we are asked about at least, right? That means at least one is blue. That means 1 may be blue, 2 may be blue, 3 may be blue and 4 may be blue, right? So instead of calculating 4 cases, what we can do we can calculate is none of them is blue, right? Because we know the overall value of the probability, that is 1. So if we deduct all the cases when none of the marble is blue, then in the remaining cases definitely at least one marble will be blue. So what I do, the total cases will be 6 plus 4 10 and 2 12 and 3 15 C4. These are the total possible cases when we are drawing 4 marbles out of 15, right? Now, what are the favorable cases when none of the marble is blue? It's that 6, 7, 8 and 3, 11. That means all the 4 marbles are being drawn from 11 marbles, right? Now, this is the probability of all the marbles are non-blue, right? If we deduct it from 1, at least one marble will be blue. So this calculation will be rather easier if you take 1 blue or 2 blue or 3 blue or 4 blue and make other combinations of red, green and yellow marbles, right? So that calculation will be really tedious. So just do it like this. Solve it quickly. 11C4 is 11 into 10 into 9 into 8. 4 factorial. From numerator, 4 factor from denominator will be cancelled. So it's 15 into 14 into 13 into 12, right? So just calculate it quickly. So it's 1 minus 22 by 91. Right? So it's 91 minus 22 by 91. So that's 69 by 91, right? So the problem will not take more than 30-40 seconds if you are conceptually clear that in case of at least what you have to do, how to proceed, right? I hope you are clear. And just learn to solve the combination problems quickly. 11C4, it's just if it is 4 over here, so reduce 11 up to 4 steps, that's 11, 10, 9 and 8 and divided by 4 factorial. So this is 4 factorial over here, and similarly here we are having 4 factorial, so both of them will be cancelled. So 15C4 will be what? 15 into 14 into 13 into 12 by 4 factorial. So this 4 factorial and this 4 factorial will be cancelled, right? So precisely this much calculation should not take more than 40 to 50 seconds. Okay? Now in this case, we have 6 red, 4 blue, 2 green, 3 yellow marbles. 2 marbles are picked up at random. What is the probability that both are red? So out of 15, we just have to draw the 2 marbles and both of them should be red. So it's 6C2, right? The total number of cases, and these are the favorable cases when both the marbles are red, right? So it's 6. Just solve it very quickly. 6 into 5 by 15 into 14. So it's 1 by 7, that's none of these, right? So be very quick. The problem will take not more than 20-25 seconds. Now similarly, now we are picking up 3 marbles. So out of 15, 3 marbles, 2 are blue. So just take 2 blue, 4C2. 1 is yellow, take 1 yellow. That's it. Just solve it quickly. 4 into 3 into 3. by 2 factorial. I do not forget to mention it over here. It's 15 into 14 into 13 by 3 factorial, right? Solve it very quickly. So it's 2 into 3, 6 into 3, 18 by 35 into 13. So it's 18 by 455, right? Similarly, 4 marbles are picked up at random. What is the problem? One is green, 2 are blue, and 1 is red. As simple as that. It's 15C4. What you want? 1 is green. So how many greens we have? 2 green. So just put over here. It's 2C1 into 2 are blue and 1 is red. How many blues are there? 4 blue and 6 red. So it's 2 are blue and 1 is red, right? So this is the calculation that we have to make. So it's 2 into 4 into 3 into 6 by this 2 factorial into 15 into 14 into 13 into 12 by 4 factorial. So that's 24. I just write as it is. So now this 6 and 2, 12. So that's 24 by 35 into 13. We just multiplied 35 and 13. That's 455. So it's 24 by 455. Getting me? Now, if 2 marbles are picked up at random, what is the probability that either both of them are green or both of them are yellow? So we have 2 mutually exclusive events, right? Because of this O. Right? Now we have to find out, it's 15C2, since we have to draw 2 marbles. Now both of them should be either green or yellow. So green is 2C2, or because of or we'll make this plus sign over here, or yellow, that's 3C2, right? So it's 2C2 is what? It's 1 plus 3C2 and 3C1 the same thing. So it's 3 divided by 15 into 14 into 2, right? So this is 4, so this is 7, so it's 4 by 105, right? This 5 problems just took 3 to 4 minutes to solve, right? Because the basic data is same. So in all, you just have to make the combinations from 15. Okay, so I hope you are clear with this 5 problems of probability. Now friends, this is a set of 5 questions from this pie diagram. Breakup of number of employees working in different departments of an organization, the number of males and number of employees who recently got promoted in each department, and breakup of employees working in different departments. So total number of employees over here is 3600. Right? Employees working in different departments, this is the circle that's given to us, and the total number of employees is 3600. So this is the breakup of 3600 precisely, right? Now we have other 4-5 graphs with us for this particular problem. Okay, here we have breakup of number of males in each department. Total number of males in the organization is 2040, and breakup of number of males working in each department is this. Breakup of number of employees who recently got promoted in each department. Total number of employees who got promoted is 1200, and number of employees who recently got promoted from each department is this. So precisely we have 3 circles, 3 pie diagrams over here. So let's begin to take the questions one by one. Now friends, this pie diagram is the breakup of 3600 people working in various departments. This diagram is total number of males in the organization, that's 2040, and this diagram is number of employees who recently got promoted, that's 1200. Right? So this is a breakup of 1200, this is a breakup of 2040, and this is a breakup of 3600. Right? Now the very first question, if half of the number of employees who got promoted from the IT department were males, what was the approximate percentage of males who got promoted from the IT department? Okay, just see the graph. Now we see the diagram. Here, out of 1200 people, 26% who got promoted are from IT department, right? And half of them are male employees as given in the question. Okay, so it's half of them, that's 1200, and 26% are from IT department, so I just write 0.26, and half of them are males, right? So I just write 600 over here. Now we have to find out its percentage from the male employees from IT department. So 2040 and 20% of them are males, so it's 2040 into 20%, that's 0.20, and we have to find percentage of this from this, so into 100, right? So precisely we have to make this calculation. So friends, since we have to calculate the approximate value, you can see that this is 600 and this is 204. That's around 200, right? So if it's 200, it will get cancelled by 600 by 3 times. So 13 into 3, that's around 39% will be the answer. But our answer will be bit less than 39 because we have reduced the denominator. So the answer will be bit less than 39, but it will be around 39. So just look at the options. We have one option around 39, that's 38, right? Since we want bit less than 39, so 38 will be clearly a correct answer, right? And I hope you are clear with the concept over here. Now, what is the total number of females working in production and marketing departments together? So first of all, we calculate number of males in production and marketing department. So that's production as well as marketing, in all 50 plus 15, that's 65% are males. So 2040 and 50 plus 15, that's 0.65 is males, and out of the total employees 3600, the people working in production as well as marketing is 35 plus 18, that's 53%. So these are the total number of employees who are working in marketing as well as production, marketing and production. And if we deduct number of males in marketing and production, the remaining population will be of females only. So precisely we have to make this calculation. Now to simplify this calculation, what I do, just rewrite 36 into this. I just removed these 2 zeros, and instead of this 53 I make it 52, right? And I remove the decimal. Minus this is 2040, so I just write it, I'm taking out 40. Since I have reduced this, I will minutely reducing this also. So it's 2000 into 0.65, so that's 20 into 65, right? So now the calculation will become quite simple and you will be getting around idea of the answer, right? So it's we can take 13 as common. So it's 13, then this is 13 into 4 and this is 13 into 5. So precisely this 4 into 36, that's 144, minus 65, that's 13 into 5, so 5 into 20, 100, right? So it's 13 into 44. So around 572 is the answer, and we have a closer option to 572 is, let's see, we have 582 over here, right? So don't have to worry about none of these because we have approximated the calculation. So you don't have to worry. The answer will be around 572. So we are pretty much correct over here, right? And if you think you wish to calculate the accurate answer, then you have to calculate it. Okay. Now the next question is, how many females work in accounts department? Once again, we have to calculate the male employees in account department, then we'll be deducting that from the total number of persons who are working in account department, right? So let's do it. So males in account departments are 5% of 2040, right? And overall people in account department is 20% of 3600. So that's 720, right? So we just have to make this calculation. That's very simple. So out of 720, just deduct 102. So your answer will be around 618. Okay. So that's 618. Now the total number of employees who got promoted from all the departments together was what percentage of the total number of employees working in all departments together? Friends, no, not even paperwork is required. Total number of employees were 3,600 and the persons who got promoted was 1,200. So that's precisely 1/3, or we can say 33%. So some of the questions are really very easy. Some of the questions are a bit time consuming, but believe me, none of the questions are difficult, right? So in all, if you are taking 3 to 4 minutes to solve this 5 questions, or around 5 minutes, that's pretty good. Okay, don't have to worry much. I hope you are clear with all these 5 questions. Okay, we have one more question from this pie diagram. The number of employees who got promoted from the HR department was what percentage of the total number of employees working in that department? That's also pretty simple. We have to round off to 2 digits after decimal. So let's do it. Now, total number of people who are promoted from HR department is 11% of 1,200, right? So it's 12 into 11. Now we have to find out percentage of this from the total number of people working in HR department. So that's 12% of 3,600. So that's 36 into 12, right? So the calculation is going to be very simple. It's 1100 by 36. But since we have to find out 2 digits after decimal, so let's see over there which option matches, right? So 1100 by 36 we have. So it's 49425. Now 25 into 11 is what? 275. That's by 9. So it's around 30 point something percent, and we have just single option of around 30%. So be sure that this will be the correct choice. That is 30.56. No need to worry, right? All the 5 questions were easy. Just one question was bit lengthy. Otherwise, all the questions were really not time consuming, right? Let's take the next set of questions.